Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing? I'm doing alright here. Just excited to get further in this game here. But I'm glad that things have been mostly stable compared to that bad day I had a couple of days ago that resulted in this week being short. Okay, keep forgetting that I can't do my usual here. But I should check on if you guys can hear me or not. Yep, you should be able to hear me. And got my message, so time to go through this. Okay. Not there. Not here. Then we go there. Here. 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 Okay. Here. I still do miss my OBS setup. But oh well. Just have to live with it. And 2 more places. Alright, there we go. Now we're ready to get started. I don't think I have enough time to do more story. since it's gonna be quite a long wait for that, so we're just gonna do some side stuff. Alright. So, we want Hulkenberg. I've decided I must put my life on the line. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. We should talk. Okay. We have the spear as our sole means of dispatching Lewis. 'Tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Rodan. I still want to believe him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might see the truth through a fair and honest duel. See, I doubt he'd fight fair. I can, I feel like I can see through Rodan's plot with my overflowing wisdom.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor? But surely. No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means. I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. Indeed it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I should like to go to him now. If my witness has no objections, I don't mind.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I've heard word that Romandanth is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let's meet at the gallows. I hear the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
Good citizens, once again it appears more traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words.
But fear not, in the name of the honorable order of knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace. Okay, why are they standing there so peacefully, arms like that, when they should be tied up?
Wait.
Rodan halt.
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution? No chance. We're here to stop you, so... It's essentially saying the same thing. We'll just say the cliche, we're here to stop you. We've come to stop you. Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? That's a defeat. that a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the knight commander himself.
No.
Nay, we too were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, so, Romandanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order? Death to traitors! Glory to the Knight Commander!
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well, consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Tomaso is my witness. Where's yours?
Oi!
Nastum. Sir. You will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Tomaso to me. We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed. You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Be careful, and you're not allowed to die. Again, about the same thing, different ways to say it, so let's just say be careful. Be careful.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready? Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rondon. Ho, that will be quite unnecessary, Nastum. What? I can't move her.
Absurd.
Fool, you and that whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? Hold on. Okay. Let me check on the stream, though, just to make sure. Darn it! I wish you would stop updating your app every day, Twitch. Okay. There we go. Looks like we're still live, so that's good. Nastum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one slicing through every part of you? Ender pain, Nastum. Stop and face me instead. Why don't you face me instead? I told you, Tomaso, do not interfere. Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What? How? I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything I see, I was a fool to have faith in you. Her strike brought him to his knees. Your skills have dueled, Rowandunt, and that Nastum fellow appears to have absconded. Victory's ours, then, as wagered your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone. I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled and abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your tile away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied. Do you think it easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. But the times for settlement has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own. About time we got it to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir. Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? What will happen to him? I want to know who you are exactly. Who are you anyway? Lady Hulkenberg didn't say we're Knights of the Shadow Guard. Rondant's been relieved of his duty as his Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rondant red-handed, overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes, I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Rondant's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seemed pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rondant to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived, and now 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. You brought him to justice, and you fought marvelously. But you were able to stop him. You're right, and I'd not have won without you, so thank you for seeing this through. We've already investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 were to be hanged today. They were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title. Of course you have. You kept your faith. And you are a Mall Knight. I'm gonna say, of course you have. I think you certainly have. As always, you helped to dispel my doubts.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rondant, I had thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
Thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you, Tomaso. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me.
She.
The steadfast vassal Hulkenberg, keeper, inheritor of the knight's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust, thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
Power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Yes, I am your knight.
Knight archetype. Party can now study the Paladin and Dark Knight. Alright. You can now study the Paladin in Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. You can now study the Dark Knight in Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Now then.
Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuit of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. No, the pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I am sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? I feel as though I've gotten more support from the knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. Okay. Back to Verga Island Tavern. Okay, so save. Okay, now I just need to get to more, huh? Because it's gonna allow me to get 2 things here.
right, innit?
Okay. Not there. There he is.
That's the way.
Now, where was I?
I feel Moore's presence. Go to Academia.
Simply amazing.
With a new ally comes yet another power, I see. As you already know, what you've discovered is called the Summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mythical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being you wish to call forth. Henceforth, I shall craft these vessels for you. I have added a new item in special experiments for such a purpose. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you if you'd like to listen by all means.
You've acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities. And I wonder about my quests here. Okay. So not quite there. Summon experiments have been added to the special experiments menu in Academia. To use it to create vessels which are necessary for the summoner to summon monsters. Like masks, material to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You only need to create a vessel once to make its respective summon available. There's no need to equip it. Alright. So, we got that one. Okay. So we do that one. Okay, Holy Knight's Proclamation. And a lot of these are just gonna be a lot of healing, I think. So just do study. Applaudin. This is the archetype you sensed from Hulkenberg's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the elite protector, the hollowed shield who embodies the virtues of self-sacrifice. 18,750 mag is required to channel the Applaudin for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Hulkenberg with this power. Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an elite knight. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the knight. Incredible, so this is the power of the Paladin's soul. As a hollowed knight at my pinnacle, I shall protect all with my life. Let this new mission find purpose within me. It coincides well with protecting His Highness. The Paladin archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
A new means of protection.
Alright. So it looks like I keep everything. Mostly. Okay. Now, definitely want to keep that one. And this one. And this one. Okay. So that's all that there is to that one. It's not there yet. Okay. Let's do this. Mask experiments. Let's see if I can get anything here. Okay. Get the brawler. Okay. Alright. So we can't get those guys. How about these guys? Okay. So, definitely grab this one. Okay. You can now use the Summoner archetype to call upon Gargoyle, who uses fire magic and inflicts burn. Okay. So, there's that one. So we'll save. Alright.
Oh.
Do you wish to leave this place? Yes.
Again, won't you?
Then I bid you farewell and good luck. Okay, so save here. I don't think that there's too much I can do.
All right then.
So, let's see here. Got imagination. Intolerance. Let's probably work on our tolerance.
All very nice.
So, Village Cleric. I have heard about your group from the chief. He said you were trustworthy. However, I can only place my trust in those who possess a certain wisdom. What do you know about the history of this island? Let's see. Not very much, and I know it well. Kind of hard, so I'm gonna say not very much. A wise answer. A fool will boast knowing and feel no need to ask further questions. Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere, do not tell the full story. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. A story history lesson. And you know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about the culture. Interactions with different cultures and points of view might raise my tolerance. Want to take some time and listen? I'm listening. A wise decision, then let us find somewhere quiet to talk.
I shall tell you.
Lady Yufa is a priest and a direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is that there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years. What do you mean? Were the other priestesses before Lady Yufa chosen from different families then? Precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of a chosen priestess matters little. It would be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to a break in bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. That continuity of bloodline is what makes Lady Yufa so special. I cannot blame the populace for seeing her through a lens of divinity. I see. That's why you all want to sacrifice her? I didn't really... No, I didn't realize what a heavy burden she was carrying. Lady Yufa ought to know better than anyone how important it is that she fulfill her destiny. 10 years ago, the Dragon God began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made priestess, though she was only a child. and her parents, who were the previous chief and priestess, went on ahead to the temple. They lost their lives in there, didn't they? You presume correctly. In retrospect, it was around this time that Lady Yufa became more and more taken with the notion of sacrificing herself. The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken, and I have no doubt of the immense trauma inflicted upon Chief Indini and Lady Yufa as a result. The two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present. I learned about Yufa and Indini's parents from learning about the island's complex circumstances. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
Now then.
Okay, nice. Got tolerance to level 3, nice. Tolerance, 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspires to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed.
Thank you.
Well then, does this knowledge at all change your perception of the island? Let us speak again if you should so choose. It's time I got back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of which...
Since we've got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelio know that we're going to settle in here for a little bit. And I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and smile. Hardly. So I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sell on. I mean, that's one more lie on top of the heap. They bought it, I think. Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as to not arouse their suspicions.
Well then.
Alright, let's save. Okay. Now we've got some stuff to deal with. So, don't really get these things, but okay. So we'll go to the port town here. And let's do the recruitment center. Okay. It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters anyway. Here to look at the contracts. Bounties. Okay, so there's only one bounty to deal with. I need to slay the Psychocrops in Scoundrel's Hold, southeast of Grand Trad. The information at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details, so accept. The contract this time is to exterminate the one-eyed monster Psychocropus. There's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some gobhorns chased them out, and it's a gobhorn nest now. Seems like the gobhorns are imitating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. Can't have that, can we? On top of that, the gobhorns seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause any more damage? Leave it to us. Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. The Gobhorns are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. The village Lake knows on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save up before going if I were you. As for details about the Cyclops, like being the Psychocropus, well, the informant should know a thing or two. As proof you've taken down the bounty, bring back the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get your reward. I'm counting on you now.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ah, just past the village. It's on the way, so why not stop by?
We'll face danger here.
Okay.
Alright then.
Okay.
Where to?
Grand Trad. I want to go to the inn.
Let's go.
Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Fancy a bit of info?
What is it that you want to know? By Monster of Scoundrels Hold. By
Want in on this?
the Scoundrels Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of Godborns. From what I understand, the Godborns drove away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through. We heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the Godborns within may prove to be tricky. And it won't be just Godborns you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Psychocropos there that's said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole Godborn horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is the Psychocropos. Some of the Godborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Psychocropos will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Psychocropos. Spear and bows are effective here. That's about the extent of my information. If you still choose to go, stay vigilant. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I will put it away so I can check it later. And then we'll just do this.
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Lingno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too. Bet you'd find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have mellow milk and Orogo sugar and a bath salt called gold bullion. Well, hope all that intel's been useful. Have fun making your shopping list. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Okay. So let's save. Okay.
Alright then.
Now, let's go to the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
Okay, so save. Then we'll do this.
Okay, what's the plan?
Route.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then?
This place. This is the place.
Okay, Scoundrel's Cove.
Quest there.
That's the cave with the bounty monster, yeah? How devious of it to masquerade as a bandit. Being it was a thieves' hideout, there may be treasure stashed inside, so let's keep an eye out. But remember, our primary objective is the bounty. Chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither.
It's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, so long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Let's go.
Right. Let's move out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. Hello there, can you hear me? Neros' voice is echoing out of the runner phone. There's some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Yufa said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Yufa has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP. Okay, so save. Okay. So there's a man. Yufa's there. Yuna's there. I think we'll read it. The book is lined with interesting books. The books I can read are... Let's be daring! Top secret poetry, do not read. Yuna's the art journal. The words do not read are written on the cover. I'm almost done reading it. It's probably something Yuna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't it that just make you want to look at inside more? If I read this book, I may gain more courage. Shall we spend some time reading this book? Yes. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side the world, on the other a heart. In between a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Yuna. I feel like glimpsing at Yuna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
Now then.
Ooh, nice. So my courage is now at 4.
Courage.
Courage, 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. With that, I finished the book. It feels like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Okay. So, the ones that I focused on a lot have more to do with anything.
A frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants. Experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
So you want to make a quick detour before we continue on? Let's keep going.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Okay.
All right then.
So we've got wisdom and eloquence tonight, huh? So, save there. So let's go ahead and check things out. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell which one's the closest. But let's go ahead and do wisdom. 'Tis true they're no substitute for actual battle, but tabletop games are fine tools for learning strategy. Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. I bet she'll kick our butt at it, but do you want to play against Hulkenberg? Yeah, sure. Ha, that takes me back. As a younger woman, I was utterly addicted to the game.
You see?
This game possesses a wide menagerie of pieces, each defined by unique strengths and weaknesses. Allow me to demonstrate. Hulkenberg activated unit with a magic igniter. My piece, a foot soldier, was unable to retaliate and was defeated. Magic's reach extends further than the blade of a sword. Pieces carelessly placed are destined to meet a hasty and ignoble end.
We do.
Imagine a situation in which your opponent deploys an entire squadron of magic igniter users. What units would you send to meet them? I would say my archery unit.
That means
My archers can engage them from far. Bows can match the range of igniter, but 'twill be a war of attrition, as your own forces will surely suffer heavy losses, even if they are victorious in the end. Perhaps not the wisest move. I still feel like my wisdom has improved a little, though.
all right.
Alright.
Well then.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with each of your soldiers' aptitudes, it is time you made your next move. Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
Okay, I hear a voice. I should let him know. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should talk to her. Okay, it looks like we max out her bond right now. So let's go ahead and do that. But I hate how they do these exclamation points for whatever reason. Okay, go.
All right.
I should let him know. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. We should talk.
Well met.
We have the spear as our sole means of dispatching Lewis. 'Tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust. Tomaso, I realized our business is pressing, but there's something I'd like to discuss. I have something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you make time to hear it? Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell. For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
Let's see. Case closed, but it's not over yet. Kind of hard to say. Want to say case closed.
Thanks to you. However, this is far from the end. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath. Yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
So we can't afford to fail. I'll forge our path forward.
Another reason we can't afford to lose, I suppose.
Indeed. In defeating Luis, we shall win back the future of this nation. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
Hold on, guys. I want to check on stream here. Okay. Looks like I'm still live, so that's good. I'm counting on you. You're a true knight. I'll protect you. I'm gonna say you're a true knight.
True knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
I can feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues, by the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
And we maxed out Hulkenberg.
Safeguard our land and our future.
Increases skill inheritance slots for the knight lineage to 4. And then we have guard duty and grand fantasy. More skills can now be inherited by the knight lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's essence.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
The two of us spent a long time in each other's company, speaking freely and comfortably. Thanks to the strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now supports me.
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Is this the place?
So this was the scoundrel's stronghold, was it? And her bounty's at the end of it? Yup, we're here for a giant guarded by a horde of goblins, but of course, there's other monsters in here too. A goblin horde, is it? They're capable of surrounding us. We ought to prepare tactics for cutting down many at a time.
My.
For goblins, worry not, my love. My magic shreds goblins, whatever the amount. She who laughs at a goblin shall cry by it in due measure. Be wary of pride. Hulkenberg's right. The goblins are one thing, but adding a giant complicates matters. We can't be too careful. Alright, I hear you. So let's get this over with and vacate the storied den straight away. Just a second, I sensed something. This feeling, is there something there? It is only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Norris is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Okay, so we'll save. So we'll have to be here for a while, it seems.
Okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Let's go in. Alright, let's go.
Wait.
Okay.
We end this quickly.
So there's a big guy here.
This is bad.
How's that?
Amazing! Great moves back there. Great job, love.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Let's see, is there a way to know? There's not. But we should take on everything we can.
Hey! Good job! All right, we did it!
Okay. Okay, nothing there. So we have no choice but to go down. Hey Jason, I'm glad to see you here too. Just doing side stuff today.
Our enemies have trapped us. Yeah, nice work!
Okay. Let's see, we'll try opening this one.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Yeah, well, there's nothing for me to do else anyway, so yeah, you're right.
Very impressive.
I knew you could do it.
Alright, incredible.
Okay, that one, huh? Okay, so I can't get anywhere else. Okay, so I have to go up, it looks like. So in here.
Be careful.
Then we have to go around this way. Time to die!
A step in the right direction. Watch out! We've been spotted!
They saw us.
We must
Yep, exactly.
I knew you could do it.
And that's kind of the best thing about doing things this way.
They saw us.
I knew I could count on you.
Okay. So we can go down this way, and there should be something.
They're onto us.
Such an elegant fighter.
Okay. So far, things are just going easy, but all I need is to get money and waste some time. There you are.
I can feel
Dead.
them growing.
What an incredible fight.
Yeah, I definitely am. And I think part of the reason is because I'm on a low difficulty too, rather than me being so strong. Okay, so there's gotta be a way across. Somewhere. Not there. There we go. There's our ticket. Time to die!
I knew you could do it.
Time to die!
How's that?
Goodbye!
I can feel greater power within.
Okay. Seems that Heismay's up, so let's do this. So yeah, Heismay's got that. Can't do 2 on him. So we'll probably want the merchant on him. Okay, so we'll do this one.
Fascinating.
The merchant. This is the archetype you sensed from Brigida's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the prudent arbiter, who bridges the gaps between others for fostering new values and new places of belonging. 2,250 mag is required to channel the merchant for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Heismay with this power. Then hear us, O valiant heart. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a merchant. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant. To will the merchant to manage one's funds well is essential in any prolonged battle. I am by no means averse to such power. I shall make good use of it. The merchant archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
Steady effort is key.
Let's see. So yes. Then continue. Alright. So, do that. The only thing that's not so great is I wish I could save anywhere. But nope. It's hard to tell for me too sometimes, but oh well. Let's see here. So, it seems we've been nearly everywhere. So, let's get through here. The only place we haven't been is this way. Time to die!
I knew you could do it.
Okay.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
Okay. So, there's nothing here. Let's go here. Okay. So I can only get up there and maybe down in that direction. But there's something new here. Time to die.
Get on your toes, everyone!
Okay. They definitely do. You're not wrong about that. Huh. It's a bit hard to tell where to go, though. Because I have a feeling I have to be down here. Time to die.
Alright, how's that? You're gaining strength.
Time to die.
Skill.
Alright.
Death.
I didn't know I had it in me.
Time to die.
Very impressive.
Valiant effort, but still time to die. Okay. Okay, nothing here. So hard to tell where to go. So I was right, it had to be down here. Let's see. So maybe we go so there's two places to go. Okay, let's go this way. Alright, through here. Time to die.
Feel greater power within.
Down. Okay. There we go. Made some progress. What is use? Ah, hey you there. Are you switching party members in battle? God, this again? You have something else to teach us? If you want to fight lots of monsters, switch your party members and get this. The turn order's gonna stay the same as if it was before you switched. If they're gonna hit your weakness or you're just feeling switch out and gain advantage. Besides, the reserves don't get as much experience. Rotate your crew or they'll get chewed. Not bad, huh? I'm a real... Yep, little tooth dude. I thought the same when I encountered them myself first time. Rotate your crew or they'll get chewed. Not bad, huh? I'm a real wisdom tooth. Damn tough crowd, but that's all for now. See you around. Okay. Time to die! Ooh.
I can feel greater power.
Fortunate find.
Yeah. I do too. Let's see. Let's go down into here. Just to check things out. Because we certainly have the time.
On your toes, everyone! Cautionary tale never hurts, I say.
Oh, I think that's why they made him, just like Atlas has Jack Frost, just making marketable for this franchise. Because they didn't bring anything from SMT over here. That's for sure. Okay. This thing.
Watch your head.
Crystallized shattered. That should be enough.
Okay.
Watch out.
Okay. We got our save point. So record my journey, yes. Alright.
Yep.
He says he's finished recording our journey as of now. Okay, let's keep going.
Just a sec.
I feel a strong presence. It might be our bounty. Are you ready? I'm ready. Ooh, big guy. So this is the Godborn leader then. It wanted to take the scoundrel's stronghold for itself, I see, but its evil deeds end here. Well, what are we doing just standing around? Beg your pardon, but I'm gonna get ahead and end this sad... and end this sod now.
Let's hurry and defeat it.
Glad you're keen to scrape, cause it looks ready to go. Let's show it what we've got. Come on. Alright. So... Okay. So nothing I can do with this guy.
I shall fight as I shall vanquish evil.
Okay, then we'll do this.
Slash. That's one.
This is the power.
Thanks for coming, Jason. I'm glad you made it. And have a good day at work.
I pray you're ready. It is your turn.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Paladin! Pierce through them!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
It's okay. In the name of justice, are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, it's crazy good.
Satisfactory.
Ooh, nice.
I'll strive for greater heights.
And then a oneer, huh?
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Marvelous. I feel stronger already.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
To greater heights.
Okay, protect guard. Raises barrier that nullifies 1/ pierce attack for everyone. Okay.
I've retained my edge.
Ooh, nice. Trader's Summit increases effects of consumables by 1.2 times. Increases further if archetype apes of the same lineage are present. Enormous eyeball. Phew, that's that then. And we got the enormous eyeball. This ought to make the surroundings a bit safer. Well, we've completed the request. We haven't found the relic that's here yet. But did you want to get out of here? Let's keep exploring. Let's keep exploring. Good. Fine. Off we go then. No lollygagging, okay? I'm not one for occupying musty locales like this for long. Thank you. Because we got a relic to find. Save, yes. Okay.
Yep.
He says he's finished recording our journey as of now. Okay, let's keep going. Alright. Now, we've got some stuff to deal with here. Ooh, an elemental.
You've been spotted. On your guard. Act fast. And we'll win this. Forward. Now, what's the play? Perhaps not.
This is the palace summoner. Heed me.
Do this.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Nice.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I've done it.
Ooh, nice.
That's all of them. Yes?
Now a bunch of...
Let's push through.
Very impressive. Nice. I feel stronger already.
I have never known such heights.
Okay. Let's take on these guys again here.
All right, we did it.
Come on.
We've been spotted.
Doesn't matter, we were looking for him.
Did short work of them.
Okay. Then we go up here. No. Okay. Huh. Okay.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it.
Alright, so we got this one down there. There's one place we haven't been. So let's go here. Okay. So now it looks like we've been everywhere down here. Okay. Okay, so we've been there. Huh. Looks like I've got everything I can. Huh. It's just so weird. Okay. But if that's the case,
Very impressive.
Even I had more to learn.
Well, I hope we've seen the last of them. Watch out! Keep in sight!
okay. I think I got everything. There are no more chests that I see. So... let's check here. Okay, so I've got to get that side. Somehow. But there's only 2 ways up. Okay.
Let's push through.
I can feel greater power within.
Be forewarned, your enemies will rise. I knew we could count on you.
There we go. Got it.
Our enemies have discovered us.
My archetype's abilities feel stronger.
I'm sensing something from the chest. Try opening it, Tomaso.
Wow, good find.
Parquet chest, a box made from an assortment of wood, types that appear to form a pattern.
Hey.
What the heck is that? Quite an odd shape it has. Think it goes with something else? You know what? It might be one of the relics Neros was talking about, right? Let's show it to Neros. Anyway, this might be a relic just as Galka suspects. I'll take it back and show it to Neros. Okay, so we got both things. So that's good. Now Now it's just time to get out of here. Okay, so we'll save here. Okay.
Hey,
It's going to be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark, so should we call it a day and head back? Let's return to
okay
town.
then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner? Let's leave. Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. Back to the Virga Island Tavern. We defeated the bounties, so we may as well report it at the recruitment center, don't you think? It was quite the formidable opponent as well. It seems we must give our all with each and every task. A knight should always strive to grow even stronger. To that end, I will help myself to an extra serving. That's enough work for today, Toma. So don't forget to report the fruits of our labor to the recruitment center, yeah? Woo, it's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready. We cannot idly while away the time, yet more battles await us, so we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task. Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we've finished our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Okay, so got that. Okay. Let's see, do we have a recruitment center though? I don't think we do. So I'm gonna go off to Brylehaven.
Let's go.
Okay, going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. Okay. So, this...
Welcome.
It's the enormous eyeball. Then you managed to slay that beast. Now the people nearby can feel safe to go outside again. Well, done. Here's your reward.
We did it.
The Greater One-Eyed Scoundrel. Increased courage of 90.
All right.
Okay. As expected from the candidates who's all the rage right now, Thomas, I'll make sure to remember the name. Yeah, take a good look at him now because he's about to become even more famous. I'd love for you to take on more jobs here. Come back and see me again. Okay. So, we'll save here. Okay.
All right then.
Now,
Where to?
let's go here.
Let's go.
Weaponry. Got ourselves some stuff now, so let's do this. This shop deals in weapons and armor alike. I'm in charge of our arms. Have a look around. Let's see, so sell all. Appraise. Yes. Alright. Appraise. Okay. Now we'll buy. Okay, so got a nameless. Okay, this one's better. Okay. Mermaid's torch. So let's do this one.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody has that. Okay. The abacus, yes.
That's fine.
Seahawk fan. Okay. So sell. Okay.
Now then.
Sell that one. Buy. And this one. Alright. Okay, so we'll save this. Alright. Now,
Alright then.
let's go back to Browhaven. Got a tolerance thing I can work on.
Let's go.
But we'll do this. Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. Alright, so save. And let's go. You're here. This is the desk for the ranked league. Your current rank is Silver 1. Do you want to hear about your opponent for the next rank? Let's hear it. This time you'll be up against a duo of bandits, and I'll be putting a special restriction on this match. To even the odds, you can only have one ally with you. You're going to have to fight this battle as equals. I guess if we're up against people, it should be fair. You should put some thought into who you want to fight with. Use 2 brawler archetypes and you'll get some good synergy going. With that, all that's left is the fight. Go, show us what you've got. If I take on this fight, my courage will probably increase. Oh, and I may have mentioned this earlier, but you can only call on one ally this time around. Your friends all seem to be a fierce bunch, but who will it be? Let's see, we're gonna take Stroll.
What'll it be?
If you win the battle, you will also get a special reward. Think you're ready? Let's rumble. Whoops, seems we got a problem here. You have to register as 2 brawlers or you won't be able to participate. Could you fix yourselves up and come back? Okay.
Now.
I don't like this, but oh well.
I see.
We'll do it. Study. The brawler archetype. This is the archetype you see from Katharina's way of life.
Yes, right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the independent truth seeker, the earnest heart who sees the potential in all, striving for ever greater heights alongside them. 1080 mag is required to channel the brawler for the first time. Would you like to awaken it? Yes.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek. So be it then. By shared resolve and an honored creed, take new form as a brawler. I hear the voices of heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to expend thine own vitality and plunge into the fury of battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the brawler. So this is the power of the brawler's soul. I can feel the nobility of expending one's own life to fight. I'll continue fighting, even if it means putting my life on the line. Okay, brawler archetype is awakened. You can now channel the archetype from the main menu.
I'm still getting stronger.
So, yes. Okay. Confirm. Alright. Now we need Stroll.
With
Yes.
these fists, I strike for justice.
Alright. Now let's do this. You're here. This desk is for rank league. Your current rank is Silver 1. Do you want to hear about your opponent? Let's hear it. We know about this.
Gotcha.
Courage, yes. Stroll. If you win the battle, you get a special reward. Yes, let's rumble.
Oh, yeah?
What a rare treat to be facing actual people today. Kinda weird that they usually make us face monsters, huh? These guys must be tough if they made it this far. Be as careful as you always are. It's a special 2-on-2 duel we've got for you today. Both parties step up and fight.
Let's show him what we can do.
You'll be dust.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul.
Shut up and die already. You're in my sights.
Looking for a fight,
Stroll's dazed. He won't land any attacks like this.
Okay. We're not landing attacks. Let's see. Then we'll just do this.
Keep it up, Stroll.
It's okay. We can do this. This should work.
Their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I shall vanquish evil.
Okay.
I'll crush you.
Let's stay calm.
Okay. See. Let's do
Let's try
this.
this.
Helpful as ever.
Who wants to die first?
How's this for mate? Bloody hell!
Do you know who I am?
No
Okay.
holding back. You'll be dust.
Hand it over, nice and easy.
This'll do.
My thanks. My turn now.
Damn you!
Not.
God, you
Looking
have
for a
plans for
fight,
footwork,
huh?
Stroll.
Are you prepared?
Okay.
I'll crush you.
Let's see some coin.
Do this.
Helpful as ever.
My turn. Annoying bunch.
I call upon royal power within.
I'll take everything you got.
Do this.
My thanks.
Get ready.
Okay.
This is getting messy. I shall vanquish evil. You'll be dust. Also, yet done yet. Shite. Might be good.
Let's try this.
Do this.
I owe you. Shut up and die already.
Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
I am. Are you prepared? Take that! They die hard! Morons, the lot of you.
Okay.
They won't hold back. Strike.
Still up? Who wants to die first? You're in my sights! Annoying bunch. No holding back!
Okay, this.
Let's wrap this up! That'll do.
Stroll
I will
can't
fight
take
with
anymore.
pride.
Someone heal him.
Okay.
This'll do.
Do this.
My thanks. Give up! How's this for magic? Don't get cocky. Are you prepared? Take that!
Hit your weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I'll let my fists do the talking.
Hit their weakness.
I shall fight as the
That's your
no
thing,
holding
Captain.
back! I'll crush you! Still got some fight in me. I didn't expect this.
Brawler! Shatter!
My turn now. Come on, let's see it. I shall
Okay.
vanquish evil. You'll be dust.
There we go. Nicely done. Ooh, nice.
I feel stronger.
Hero light. Ooh, nice. Let's do this one. Yes.
It feels good to get stronger. I'm eager to see you use that.
Okay. Diligent, discipline, and skull cracker, huh?
Bravo!
Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks, you're now Gold 3. This is where it gets real. Here's your commemorative gift. Full Moon Medal. And here's a little something on the house. We do love to make sure our combatants know they're appreciated. Chain of Bonds.
Look at you.
Wow, you did it. Now we made it to the next tier. I guess all those real battles have given you an edge, huh? I got through the ranked match. I feel like taking the challenge has improved my courage. Ooh, nice.
Fight another day.
The challenge is open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome to come at the Coliseum. Woo. Kind of different challenge than usual, huh? Don't forget to fix your party's formation before we set out to fight again. I left the Coliseum and the crowds still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. Ooh, nice. I'm in the top 10. Okay, back to there. I hear a voice. Don't tell me he's forgotten. Norris comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. But before that, I want to set my stuff back. So it is the cleric that I need.
The power
Yes.
of healing.
Okay. Stroll. I need to put him back to the samurai.
In
Yes.
the name of justice.
Okay. Now we save. Okay. And then we go check on him. No. Okay, so we've got Alonzo. So got a few people, but I want to do him. Don't tell me he's forgotten. Nuros comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk. Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the lance? Well, you ought to know I've never worked or gone it where those brothers could see. So how goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyway. There might be a hidden trick to it like the others. Now that you mention it. I hand Nuros the junk we picked up during our travels. And it looks like no more than rubbish at a glance, but I say it never hurts to be thorough. If this goes here, then... capital. Never gets old, absolutely significant. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand, rather gives a chap the strength to go on.
That's awful.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, Nuros. Oh, so this... what's it set up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design. Aha! Eureka, I struck glad, thunderstruck. The Nuros of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you, Tomaso.
Thank you.
Okay. Heroes Leaf of Light 6. But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function. Ordinarily, magic just isn't visible without Magla and magic igniters, whether for the gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters, dangerous dependency that might be why I'm so drawn to these relics, or you lot. Aren't igniters convenient? Do you dislike igniters? I'm gonna say convenient. Aren't igniters convenient to have, though? Quite so. They're simple enough that even a child can work them, but that's the very trouble, you see. Wielding power beyond what we can handle is a fast track to madness.
The truth is...
Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that. It's truth be told, I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gathered up some destitute haripus who had no other place to go and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment. Did you join them? You didn't stop it?
About that.
Were you part of that team? No, at the time my coffers were thankfully full enough without their grants. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked to there. Us tech-minded maniacs, we're all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in Gauntlet Runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung. Gah! It's better this way. And this is actually step up.
No.
I'd say this is more step up, no. Haha. You're not wrong. These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please with a seat in the prince's own runner. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays, and the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more. I can sense Nuros' pride as a researcher as well as his deep trust in me. Ooh, nice.
Lucky man to be part of your grand quest.
Increases skill inheritance slots for the gunner lineage to 2. More skills can now be inherited by the gauntlet runner's lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's skill. All that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh?
This one's important.
Okay. Engineer's Destiny. I need to find Nurse's coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for them. Clues in the notebook he keeps on... should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search. So, hero's fruit.
However...
Something is nagging me, though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world? Seems to me like they were once part of a greater whole, so is this some kind of natural coincidence, dispersal, or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer, counting on you as always. I parted ways with Naros and left the engine room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay. There's a letter in a package from Barden.
Have a look.
I hope this package made it to you safely and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. Okay, good.
Well then.
Alright, so we'll save again. So I do have Alonso to deal with. Let's check on my items here, though. So I've got 19 of them for 1,000, huh? And 10 for 100. Alright. So...
Where to?
Our main things will all be at night. So let's go ahead and do more of the Coliseum. Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. Okay. Spirited Receptionist, you're here. This desk is for the Ranked League. Your current rank is Gold 3. Do you want to hear about your next opponent for the next rank? Let's hear it. Your opponent this time is Lena, a former tournament candidate. Turns out gauntlet runners aren't the only thing he knows well. Her skills with igniters second to none. It'll be a grudge match for the ages. That is what a real tournament's all about, after all. Wait, hold on. First up, why is Lena in the Coliseum? Whatever. Sounds like this is a one-on-one, so be careful, okay? With that, all that's left is the fight. Go show us what you got. If I take on this fight, my courage will probably increase. Now then, are you ready? Let's rumble. Oh wow, didn't think I'd face someone like you here. This is going to make a great advert. It really is, Lena. Be careful all the same. She'll be tough in a one-on-one fight. Today, we play host to a true tournament for the throne grudge match. Step forward, challengers, and fight.
All right, let's show him what we can do. Clear it.
Okay. So, let's do this.
That's it. How's
Defense. Okay, good thing I didn't use wind then.
You better be sure.
So... to one enemy. Decrease attack. Okay. 200, 300, 50%. Okay.
This'll do.
Do this. Okay.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Here's a little taste
Hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Not like this.
We lost, huh? Fantasy is dead, huh?
I see. In the end.
Okay. Revive now. Alright. So that's how it works. Okay. I don't get why that's there then. Do this.
Here's a little taste of our show. Here's a Kato Workshop special.
Okay.
Vitus power. Wind.
Okay.
Still fight.
Here's a little taste of our show.
Okay. So now that we know what's going on here,
Do not forswear.
revive.
Scour.
This ignites a massive swallow. Here's a Kato Workshop special.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
This ignites a massive swallow. Here's a little taste of our show.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Vitus power. Scour.
Now that I know how this works, I don't have to worry.
Here's a Kato Workshop special.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
I won't hold back.
Here's a little taste of our show.
Clear it.
But now that I know what I have to do,
Not like this.
okay, so you repelled that, huh?
I see.
Revive.
Here's a Kato Workshop special.
Let's go.
Okay, try this again.
A tough one.
This ignites a massive swallow.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Clear it.
Okay.
Here's a little taste of our show.
Hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Clear it.
Keep this up.
This ignites a massive swallow. Here's a Kato Workshop special.
I don't get that. It's usually the best thing that's been here. But we're gonna revive until we win. Because we know that it disappears when we revive.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
There we go. Nicely done.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay. Just one of them, huh?
Bravo!
Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to Gold 2. There's more fighting ahead of you, but here's a reward for this time. Go on, it's yours. Jade Gion, huh? I lost, but you're amazing in there. Guess I shouldn't have expected anything less considering that sweet runner of yours. But what brings you here in the first place, Lena? These fights have nothing to do with the tournament or gauntlet runners. The tournament and the Coliseum are just two sides of the same coin. If there's an opportunity to advertise Caden Workshop, I'll show up anywhere I please. It was a pretty spur-of-the-moment choice, honestly, but I did well in these ranked matches, so all's well that ends well. Why are you just so good at everything you try? I can't deny how hard you're working for your runner's shop, though. I won my battle against Lena. I feel like taking the challenge has improved my courage.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Maybe it's time I took a step back, seeing how I lost and all, but you're so strong, keep up the good work. Phew, kind of a different challenge than usual, huh? Don't forget to fix our party's formation before you set out to fight again. I left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. Okay, so I can't get any lower than 9, huh? Okay, back to the island. I hear a voice. I don't... Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should talk to him. Alright. That's who I wanted to be with tonight anyway. So let's go ahead and visit Alonzo. I don't... Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with him. We should talk. Okay. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I can't do that. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguishing Alonzo. Well, if anyone was going to protect me, I'm glad it's you. Could you spare me a bit of time? No problem.
Thank you, truly.
I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village, and when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him than I had unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand shadowing him and those he associates with, but they've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is calculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. Let's see, reap what you sow. You have to be strong. I'm so sorry. Top one sounds the best. It's terrible. I'm sorry. As if I have any right to be sad. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own. Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him, an even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours and all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back, so if my death is what will give them that, and now I have to. Your mother wouldn't want this. What about our friendship? Don't be rash. They're all the same. So we'll just say your mother wouldn't want this. Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's... Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins? Why do you not blame me? Blaming you changes nothing. Make amends by living. I won't kick you while you're down. Blaming you changes nothing.
After all,
even if I blame you, nothing would change. That's true, there's no way to undo what has been done. I wonder if there's something I can still do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me, I think I can go on living just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts. Ooh, nice.
this is what you and Mother wanted.
Magic shop negotiator discount once the price is at magic shops in all cities. I can buy items at a lower price at magic shops in all cities due to the effects of magic shop negotiator. My reputation's grown even further and my reward amount from requests have increased due to the effects of Knave's loyalty. I've not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was, and I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. Haha, you're right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Tomaso. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso is scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted and I returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay.
Well then.
Let's see, so we save here. Okay.
Alright then.
Then we'll go back to Brawlhaven. Do the Colosseum again. Teleporting. Now let's do this.
Hail, warriors.
Welcome to Colosseum. Sorry, but with the awful weather like this, we can't run any fights. Normally, we'd hold a ranked league here. If you win in a fight against a strong opponent, you'll get a valuable item as a reward. But damn weather, terrible for business. Hope it clears up soon. Okay. So, since I can't do that, That was kind of dumb that I couldn't do that. And Maria needs a bit more, huh? Well, since I need to work on my tolerance... we'll go here.
Say,
This bloody rain.
So let's work on tolerance. And Elda, then perhaps the rumors are... That's right, rumors? It's hard to avoid news of the exhibition in the city, even amidst all the surprises. You are the most unexpected part. An elder boy distinguishing himself on a quest to alter the course of history. Oh, what bliss. It's enough to make me... apologies. I got a little carried away there for a moment. Allow me to introduce myself. Our goal is to aid the downtrodden tribes by improving their lives. After the suffering I've witnessed, your continued success is joy. The world is steeped in prejudice. Don't you think? If you would like to help it become a little bit kinder, then how about supporting my fundraising efforts? Even just 250 reeve would be a huge help. Let's see. Well, do it since it's just a small amount. Thank you. I assure you this will help the cause. If it's not too much trouble, would you lend me your ear? I'd like to explain how we'll use the money you donated to us. Besides, it's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how those suffering and poverty earn a living.
yeah?
He's really passionate about this, isn't he? I'm a little curious to hear more. If I learn about the man's activities to support suffering people, I might gain some tolerance. Want to take some time and listen? Yes.
You've made me day.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Let's take a short stroll. Until a few years ago, I was conducting magic and ider research. I sincerely believed these studies were used to benefit and develop our country. But after witnessing the countless horrific experiments sanctioned by the state, I changed my mind. The impoverished minority tribes are the ones subjected to these experiments. They are paid low living wages to wield dangerous igniters. When I challenged the other researchers, they told me not to worry about it, even though there were often young children among the subjects. It is our burden to bear for creating those things. Is that what led you to activism? I hope you regret what you've done. And I'm gonna say that one. And now you're working to help those who are hurt? I hold no illusions that I can atone for my crimes or be forgiven for them. But it is clear to me what I must do. I always believed that igniters would make the lives of people easier, and in fact many have benefited from them. But it's all wrong if the weak are sacrificed for the sake of the convenience of others. From that belief I began this cause. The donations I receive are distributed near the recruitment center. I do this to ensure no one has to earn their wages through cruel experiments. After learning from the man's devotion to his activism, I feel my tolerance has improved. Okay. Got something here. It's not much, but please take this as thanks. Thank you for hearing me out. After we had exchanged a hearty exchange of opinions... No, we had a hearty exchange of opinions, but it's time that I head back and meet up with everyone else. Back to the Virga Island Tavern. Alright, so now we save. Okay. And then let us take on Brigetta here. We're still good. Our world is filled with such senseless anguish. Brigetta comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her. We should talk. Okay. Watchman. And oh, kid, you one of Lady Brigette's contacts then? I am. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. And you're Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose. I didn't expect you to show up. I hear the cry. You hear the criers? The anti-igniter terrorist hideout has been burned to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends torched thanks to renowned igniter merchant Lady Brigetto Lycaon.
This time.
Those fearsome criers of the the spearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital, Grand Trad, once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye, hear ye.
However, they had been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitte. 3 cheers for magic igniters. There you have it. Burnt to the ground, but they're lying. But they're lying. It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you didn't believe in me? I didn't do anything. But the people I met at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them, so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible. In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. Are you giving in? What will you do? About the same thing, so we're gonna say, are you giving in? Do I have any other choice? This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty, even though all the sludge and mire we survived. Even through all the sludge and mire we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided from then on I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here, made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? I'll be your head. It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. They can't hurt you. You can't give in to fear. That won't change anything. Oh, they can't hurt me. Gonna say you can't give in to fear.
Listen.
I know you're scared, but you can't give in to them. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and believe, and still believe in light in this world? Why won't you let me give up? Brigitta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart.
Why?
Merchant veneration significantly reduces the mag cost studying the merchant lineage. It seems the exchange rate at the exchange will improve further due to the effects of merchant's markdown. Tomaso, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there? Hope. It won't be hell. Smiling faces, I'll say hope. Hope. Haha. Sounds like a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours, strong and beautiful. I calmed Brigitta down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Okay, so we'll save here. Then let's go back to the Colosseum.
Where to?
Let's go.
Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. But before we partake in anything, let me check on things here. Okay, nothing. Alright, so we're good to go. Let's save here. You're here. This desk is for the ranked league. Your current rank is Gold 2. Do you wish to hear about your opponent for the next rank? Let's hear it. Here we are at Gold 2 with another weapons-only battle. Run around the Coliseum by yourself and use your own strength to defeat Coca Soda and Legraph. Both of them deal some pretty hefty blows, and I mean hefty. If you take even one hit and slides out forever. So even one blow is fatal. Both are going to be attacking you at once. You can't afford to be anything but on the defensive in this one. With that, all that's left is the fight. Go show us what you got. If I take on this fight, my courage will probably increase. Now then, are you ready? Let's rumble. Okay, so 2 opponents.
Come on.
Our challenger Tomaso is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight. Defeat all enemies without getting hit.
Come and get me. I'm right here. Come and get me. Come on. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Ah, darn it.
No, not like this.
Let's see. Let's restart. Okay. That was a bit much, so we're not gonna do that.
Alright then.
Let's check on the recruitment center then.
Let's go.
Because these no-hit things should be illegal.
Welcome.
It's all about the tournament. They allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters anyway. Here, to look at the contracts. Okay, so we don't have anything.
Alright then.
So now that we don't have anything,
Let's go.
except for that fight, which is ridiculous.
Say,
Just can't stand it.
Alright then.
Let's do
You
this.
there?
Oh, we meet again, young Elda. That tells you your exploits are truly a source of inspiration and hope for the minority tribes. Incidentally, would you like to support our cause once more? I won't force you, of course, but I want to rescue the poor from the village. Yes. Thank you. I assure you this will help the cause. Well, let's speak again, alright? I'd like to update you on our cause's progress. He's really passionate about this, isn't he? I'm a little curious to hear more. If I learn more about the man's activities to support suffering people, I might gain some tolerance. Want to take some time and listen? I'm all ears. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Let's take a short stroll. I listened to the man's story. You came here from Grand Trad, didn't you? Then perhaps you met one of my activist comrades there. Another one of our number is working diligently to provide an Altaberry. If you have a chance to meet with her, please send my regards. After learning from the man's devotions to his activism, I feel my tolerance has improved. Okay. More of that. It's not much, but please take this as thanks. Thank you for hearing me out. We had a hearty exchange of opinions, but it's time I head back and meet up with everyone else. Okay, back to the village. I hear a voice. I've made my decision. This is my only choice. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Alright, I'm gonna save here and take a break to use the bathroom and get a drink. Be right back. And I'm back. Gonna check on stream here just to make sure. Alright, that's good. Alright. Now we can continue. Okay. So, can I do anything? Yep, there's Alonzo. Let's go. I've made my decision. This is my only choice. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk. Okay. So, are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore, no matter how bizarre. I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major or new plan into motion. What kind of plan? Great, come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town. However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How are you going to kill him?
What?
Nab him? How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well,
but it would be near impossible to catch him if if they come via busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him. And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well. Oh, of course.
yeah.
Of course, sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly, thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. How, and is that possible?
Seriously?
What is your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it bore small fruit, and with it seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on, so make sure you go out and change the world, Tomaso. What's this all of a sudden? What are you planning? And leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Okay, leave it to me. I expect no less from the future king I went all in
I
on.
implore you.
May the seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future, eh? I can sense Alonzo's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations of me. Okay.
All I have left in this world.
Scion's merit increases skeleton inheritance slots for the Faker lineage to 3. More skills can now be inherited by the Faker lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's merit.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Okay. So save here. Okay.
Alright then.
Now, still gotta work on our tolerance here. What about everyone else? We don't have anything.
Alright then.
So if we need to work on tolerance, go here. Let's see, there's wisdom and imagination. Tolerance is in here, so we shall go here. Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Even my tail's too damn hot.
Then come here. You lot from the tournament, we something I want to ask you. I have heard through the grapevine you visited the island we sorry call home. Is that true? It's true. Hard to believe the island accepting a non-Mastari, then again, so are many of the rumors surrounding you. Growing up here, I was always just the masked man. If you'd be willing, I'd like to hear about the island. About the island? Well, why not? Interacting with people from other cultures will help you grow as a person. Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. What do you want to do? Tell him about the island? Talk to him. Thank you, truly. Now, tell me about the island.
Fair enough.
What? I'd heard the village chief was participating in the tournament, but the Dragon God, I'd no idea it'd come to that, and you all put a stop to it, and now the priestess is journeying with you? How curious. Wasn't the Saints' Day holiday originally intended to oppress us Mastari? And yet you act as if you will defy that and save the people of the island? As I said, I've lived in this city my whole life, being abhorred by abhorred as a masked, three-eyed pagan. So I cannot help but consider it curious that all of you exist. Were you never tempted to steal the divine relic from the island? I wanted to do the right thing. Oh, I should have stolen it then? There are two ways to say it the same way, so I'm gonna say do the right thing. I wanted to do things the right way. Why would you? Never mind, you probably had nothing but good intentions there. When the tournament kicked off, the king's face appeared in the sky. I had no expectations to speak of. No, to be more precise, I feared having hopes I thought likely to be dashed. It was easier giving up and convincing myself things wouldn't change. Then when worse came to worse, it wouldn't hurt so much. But considering it now, the perspective goes against the doctrines we Mastari ought to value most. It's magnificent that someone like you has stepped up as a candidate. I can't do anything to help, but I believe in your future. Your words are all we need. It's important for us to have people who believe in us. Overcoming cultural differences is better. Overcoming cultural differences to better understand each other has improved my tolerance.
All right.
Okay.
Pleased to hear it.
I'd still like to learn more about the island. You all come back soon if you're willing to share more. It's time I got back to the others. Back to Virga Island. I hear a voice. I need to tell him. Brigetta comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her. Alright. So save. We're still good on time, so let's go ahead and see her. Okay. I need to tell him. Brigetta comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her. We should talk. Okay.
Just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed. I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. But thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know. but telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war campaign against Sanctism itself. I need time to prepare. That's ominous. I'm with you no matter what. With overflowing courage, I showed Brigitte I could match her resolve.
You.
I find myself at a crossroads, yet look at you. My feelings got through. You've helped me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me? Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Follow me then.
Here.
We use this facility for our own research. Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters, make them something more than weapons. It should be decent enough revenge against the church. If only I expand my current trade, it'd only make their pockets fatter, so I thought I'd find a different approach. Won't that make them mad? What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing? I'm doing what the church hates the most. They knew the magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. For my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. But behind it, I did wish for a different future, a world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience. It's impossible to be without igniters. But if we're stuck with them, we can still make them safer and more practical. We've all actually been working on a prototype for a while now.
Say.
Remember the early days? I asked you to slay the Guptoras at the route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for these prototypes. Thus you chose me. I'm glad I took this job.
Well,
I'm glad I took this job. We'd never have made such strides with development if you hadn't been helping, honestly, though. Even I'm surprised it's come this far. Goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me, and they'll leave me a few scars if I survive at all. Only one way I can think of to stop that. You'll have to take the throne and support our peacetime igniters over the lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. I've been thinking about your dream, this kinder world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality, and I can't help but wish I lived in that world. I wanted to take that first step. I wanted to hope, no matter what it costs me, my position, my fortune, or my life. That's true determination. You're not afraid. I won't let you die. I'm gonna say that's true determination. You really are a determined person. In the end, it's not so hard once you come to a decision.
I believe in you.
Take the throne, Tomaso, for me and for a new world. I can sense Brigitte's hope to change the world and her deep trust in me. Okay, nice. Igniter Connoisseur further widens the variety of items sold at the Lycon Magic Association by adding rare items. More items are now available in the Igniter shop due to the effects of the Igniter Connoisseur. I now have a rare chance of receiving funds from Brigitte to the effects of Supply Crate.
And then...
This facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to the violence, same as the village the church raised. So I hire them here and support them in ways I can. It's the least I can do to atone. I parted ways with Brigitte and returned to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from the merchants all over the country thanks to Brigitte's direct endorsement. won't go down any further.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay. There's a letter in a war chest from Brigitta.
Try not to die.
It's no great sum, but I hope it helps. Do try not to die. Ooh, nice. So free money, that's good.
Well then.
Okay, so we save. We can't do the Coliseum anymore.
Alright then.
But let's see if there's anybody to deal with. Okay. Ooh, Alonso, so we can go to him in the daytime. His proclaimed calling is to trick the wicked lies freely and skillfully, using wit to win the information he seeks. Once he arrives, I will set the cogs in motion. Alonso comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk. Okay, let's save. I'm glad that he was available. It's nice to do these in the downtime. Well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting. Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner? I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Great, my network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path so he won't be disturbed. Now the curtain rises. Well, Alonso, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Culculus. Culculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happened to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after, my life? If you're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me what are you or desires truly lie. My desires, what the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomfiting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors. You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you know it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I had 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before? Let's see. From yourself. First I'm hearing them. It's a common phrase.
Well, sure.
I believe you said them, Alonso. Oh, you remember? Well, that's all in the past now. If I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like to would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You've my word. Haha, you hear that? Alright then. It's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet. Is that okay? What now then? Your bet, you mean? Okay, is that okay? Are things going to work out? You don't need to worry. He'll follow through once he knows what my plan is. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worst. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do, something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat, yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great con man Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king who will change this cesspool into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He's decided to place his absolute trust in me. Okay, nice.
To my fullest potential.
Faker veneration significantly reduces the mad cost of studying the Faker lineage. I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now. When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in a spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Alright. Okay, back to Virga Island. Save. Alright. We still have a little more time, so let's check what I can do. Okay, there's nothing there. So let's try and work on some tolerance.
What should we do?
Okay.
Great, isn't it?
Do.
Isn't this a dilemma?
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
So, we'll save just to make sure. Okay. Then do tolerance. Our prior conversation has assuaged my personal suspicions of you. In fact, you've even kindled my interest. If you'd like, shall we talk again?
Really?
If we talk with her, your tolerance should improve. What do you think? Want to take some time and listen? Sure, let's chat. That's a relief. I want nothing more than for the outside world to know our thoughts, so to speak.
I shall tell you.
There is significance in Lady Yufa being the first priestess born from the chieftain's bloodline in 100 years. We felt that destiny was surely at work. But we were consumed by our own anxiety, and so we sealed our fate by encouraging that destiny to manifest as a sacrifice. By misinterpreting our history, we nearly destroyed everything. No amount of regret can absolve us of our error. You were right all along. After learning about Dari's relationship with her priestess, I feel like I've gained tolerance. Alright.
Thank you.
You're traveling to Ontario, yes? While you're there, I ask that you treat the Mistari in other regions with the same kindness you've given to us. They are a people whose hearts have been trampled by the Sanctus Church. I would be much obliged if you would aid them as you've aided us. It's time I got back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a package from Barden. I wish I could do more, but for now this is what we'll have to do. Stay safe. Magel potion. Okay, nice.
Well then.
Okay, so we save here. Okay.
Alright then.
Now, let's check on things. Nothing, huh? Alright. So now, let's just keep working on our tolerance.
Alright then.
Alright. Tolerance it is.
That's the way.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Our prior conversation has assuaged my personal suspicions of you. In fact, you've even kindled my interest. If you like, shall we talk again? If we talk with her, your tolerance should improve. What do you think? Want to take some time and listen? Sure, let's chat. I listened to the cleric talk about the Mistari for a while. Coming to understand her adherence to her faith has increased my tolerance.
Alright.
Okay, nice. It's time I got back to the others. And let's just keep this up.
let's go.
Okay. Let's just keep up what we've been doing.
That's the way.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
Let's see. She's still saying the same stuff, so I'm not gonna read it.
really?
If we talk with her, your tolerance should improve. What do you think? Want to take some time and listen? Yes. I listened to the cleric talk about the Mistari for a while. Coming to understand her adherence to her faith has increased my
Now
tolerance.
then.
Ooh, now I can finally do another thing. Tolerance, the tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, which shall spur thee to aid thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. It's time I got back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, we should have a new follower thing to do with, so we'll check on that. There's a letter in a war chest
This
from
here.
Geta. Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now.
Well then.
Alright. So, we should have... Yep, we do. Let's go. I don't know what to do. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. We should talk. Okay, we'll save here. And then let's see how long this takes. Oh, mister, you're here. That reminds me, I have Norris's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave her one. Give one to Maria. I gave the Peregrine Falls drawing to Maria.
Wow.
Wow, that's a huge river, and that thing, it's a waterfall, right? I've never seen one before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad? I have more of Norris's drawings. Should I give them to Maria as well? Yes. I gave the towering seawall drawing to Maria. Wow, you really walked on the bottom of the sea? The walls are waves? How did you know they weren't going to fall on you? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad?
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on Inn's wall. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely, because I think of you on your journey, and you can come back and look at them too, right? Oh, what do you think, mister? If I could just show him this, then I'm sure he'll... I want to show that boy something. See that boy laying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared. Okay, let's see how long this will be. But I'm gonna say I'll be with you. I was able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. If you're here with me, then I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to, but the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again. Let's talk to him.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm going to do my best. I don't see that boy anywhere. Hey, there's that weirdo. Hey, do you know that Paripus boy? He was lying around here before. You mean that kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something? There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mister here gave it to me. He journeys to all sorts of places. Neat, huh? They were all incredible sights. I've been to a lot of incredible places in my travels. Yeah, who cares?
You know.
It's so big outside of the capital. Mister says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new. So, do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree that's all red. You spill paint on the picture or something? No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said. Wait, this tree's just huge then? Such a thing is too big, isn't it? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing in trees. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat.
So cool.
Really? That's so cool.
You know.
Hey girl. My name's Maria. Okay. Listen, my mom told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria. It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me... Will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends. Thank you.
We became friends.
Mister, I made a new friend. Good job.
Really amazing.
You did great breaking down barriers. It's all thanks to you. I just showed him the pictures you gave me, and we started talking.
By the way.
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud, but Miss Fabian's my family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend. Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. I can sense Maria's earnestness and profound trust that she's placed in me. Ooh, nice.
He gave me courage.
Burning Purpose significantly increases post-battle XP. One extra food item will be made when cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen due to the effects of Chef's chops. Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So I want to be friends, and I, brought these pictures with me, and... You're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left, he said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him, and they don't even try to find out. They're afraid. How can I help? Let's check on him.
If so,
we should probably check on him. Yeah, I think I understand better now. I thought I was alone too, but I learned that I wasn't. So I'm gonna talk to him. I won't give up.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabienne what she thinks so we can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later. Okay, back to Virga Island Tavern. Okay. I don't think I've got time for too much else, so I'm gonna save here and call it a day.
what now?
We're gonna do it like this so that I can get out quickly. So save. Alright. I thank you all for coming. If you liked this, you know what to do. And as for when I'll stream next, I would have streamed either tomorrow or Friday, but things have gotten a bit busy here, so I'm leaning towards streaming again on Monday. But check my socials on that, where I try to keep everyone up to date. And so let me check on somebody to raid. Okay. Let's check on things here. Okay, so no one there. Let's try people that are streaming the same game. Okay, no, not you. Okay. Tier lists, huh? Okay. Okay, let's see. We are going to try and raid an angrier Travis. I have no idea what he's like, but he's playing this game and he seems to be behind me. So don't try to spoil anything for him. And give him my regards. And with that all out of the way, I thank you all again for coming. Bye.